The box appeared to be unremarkable. A thin layer of dust had accumulated on its lid and it didn't seem to close properly. However, hidden inside the box was an astonishing trove of artifacts, and they concerned some of the most important episodes in modern American history. A Michigan woman who goes by the online name Dogtfdexkmd published photos of the find on the image-sharing website Timgur in July 2017. She had stumbled upon the box while digging around in her grandpa's closet. But initially, she wasn't all that impressed. "It's not a very good box," she wrote. The real value of the object, however, lay in its contents. Because inside was a stash of historical documents. Some of them, like this tattered high school diploma, had immense personal value but little wider significance. Others, however, documented events of exceptional public importance. The woman found the documents after removing a wooden drawer at the top of the box. Stacked in a tidy pile, they had apparently been collected over many decades. She removed them and began to look closer. And it was then that she realized just what she had found. "Jack fricking pot," she wrote. The box contained newspapers and magazines that had apparently been saved for their national and historic significance. As sources, they offered not only detailed records of major events in American history but also intimate glimpses of American society and how it had viewed the world, and itself, at different historical junctures. For example, this supplement from the Miami Herald marks the American bicentenary on July 4, 1976. The headline, "We Hold These Truths," is a quote from the opening of the American Declaration of Independence. The soaring eagle is instantly recognizable as a symbol of American identity, but the style and tone of the rendition thoroughly belong to the 1970s. Of course, newspapers do not necessarily reflect changing times, at least not accurately. In fact, the media often frame events according to their own agendas. Agendas also reflect political positions too. By today's standards, this front page from the Detroit Times is rather chilling. "Atom bomb hits Japan," proclaims the headline, followed by the words in red, "turns steel buildings into gas." For example, in September 1914 an organization called Wellington House was established in Britain. Its members included journalists and editors who wrote and disseminated articles and stories favorable to the United Kingdom. And their reports were able to reach international news agencies much faster than the Germans because British forces had severed German underwater communication cables. Published on July 25, 1969, this commemorative supplement from the Miami Herald marks the historic moment that Neil Armstrong walked on the moon. The headline reflects a stirring optimism: "We came in peace for all mankind." Indeed, to some, the moon landing represented something more than a spectacular scientific achievement. Marking the end of a decade of profound social change, it symbolized a revolution in technology and ideas, the dawn of a new era. These headlines reflect a hope for global peace. Indeed, landing on the moon was perceived as the destiny of humanity. But beneath that singularly historic moment was a different reality. The moon landing actually symbolized a major victory in a long and costly battle. For years, countries had fought for the glory of putting the first man on the moon.